Yo, it's Al, and welcome to another episode of Al's Fits and Kickz. Being the AIRMAX days this Sunday, I'm going to take you through my 5 favourite pairs of AIRMAX in my collection. For those of you who don't know what AIRMAX Day is, it's the annual celebration of the iconic AIRMAX lines. March 26 each year is the day where all lovers of the air bubble come together, be it at events, putting on their favourite pair, or even copping the latest release online to celebrate the history and innovation that continues all the way through to today. The one that introduced the visible air unit to the world, the AIRMAX 1. This pair right here is called the Sketch to Shelf and brings Tinker's original concept and sketches to life. Throughout the shoe you have so many different things to pick up on. The mudguards and swooshes have an incomplete coloured in effect, the tongue tab with Hatfield's first logo concept, and the salute to Tinker on the back of the right shoe with his signature. But for me, the main detail, handwritten notes throughout, giving you the insight to his vision. Finally, we have Big Window written just above the air bubble. The OG pair this kit gives homage to is actually getting a retro for this year's AIRMAX Day, the Big Bubble. For the first time since the original inception, we have not got it because the window was actually made slightly smaller. So that makes that new release a must cop for me. These right here are the Supreme AIRMAX 95 Lux, and the Lux is an understatement for how buttery this leather is. This is by far the most elevated version of the AIRMAX 95. This classic dropped in 2019. I chose the iconic Supreme Red, but these also released in a blue and a black colorway. These were executed perfectly using Italian premium leathers for the upper, but also the Supreme branding laser and perforated along the sides. This was contrasted against the black midsole, but also features a debossed logo on both the tongue and the heel. These come with the metal hang tag in the shape of Italy to give homage to the premium materials and leathers that we use throughout this shoe. And for me, I would much prefer to wear this over any high fashion shoe any day of the week. Like, come on. This is the AIRMAX 1 Animal Pack 2.0 by Atmos. These dropped alongside a pair of AIRMAX 95s in 2018, but the 1.0 of this pack was originally released in 2006 with white panels instead of the black, as you can see here in the toe box. With the faux pony hair upper, with a variety of animal prints, I love these. The cheetah, the zebra, the leopard, and even the giraffe on the tongue. These came with 4 different laces, red, white, green and black. As you can see, I've gone for the black. The red swoosh symbolizes the carnivorous animals, and of course, the green Nike Air hit on the heel is for the herbivores. When these were originally designed, Atmos used influence from a graphic shoebox from the Nike Zoo, a children's sneaker from the 80s. Then went and took further inspiration from a trip to a safari park and the power of the most impressive animals. And come on, execution is unbelievable, and I love this pair right here. Now, I'm not sure if I need to name this pair, but a trigger warning here, as this is a majority of people's number 1 AIRMAX, as well as being at the top of a lot of grail lists. But for me, this is the closest call of second it could ever be. The AIRMAX 97 won by Sean Wotherspoon. In 2018, Nike invited 12 creatives to design their interpretations of the future of Nike Air. These pairs were then put into a vote, and the people decided who would be the winner, which were the Witherspoons. The AIRMAX 97 upper contains multiple pastel colours of corduroy, paired with a mini swoosh hit of the blue just on the front. The changeable tongue logos for a wave or the swoosh, and we cannot forget the reflection of the outsole with the upper colours to match. The impact this kick had on the game, as well as it being a lasting icon, was unfortunate to be the only Nike and AIRMAX release we could get our hands on before Sean actually vacated the brand. Those navy samples and the AIRMAX 1, they'll just have to be a distant memory of what could have been. 5 years on, this has to be at the top end of any list, and know so many people, this would be the one. Now, number 1. I searched and hunted for this pair and is the second Atmos collab on the list, but also may be part of one of, if not the greatest packs ever released in my opinion. As you can see from this giant box, this is a 2-pair pack that dropped on AIRMAXDAY in 2017, saluting my 2 favourite of Tinker Hatfield's designs. First, a pair of Air Jordan 3s that we'll save for another episode, but more importantly, the retro of the iconic release from 2007, the Air Max 1 Atmos Elephant, with a few differences from the GR retro of that year. The teal blue against the black suede, the white toe box, and the forever iconic elephant print. This is beautiful. To see the quality and execution from the OG to this pair is absolutely unbelievable. Atmos pairing with an Air Max silhouette is a hit every time. I'm always going to be biased to a pair with elephant print on, and since seeing the previous releases of this pair, they've been a must-have, and it took me 5 years just about to find these, especially as part of the pack, and they will never leave my collection. And you can see why for a lot of Air Max and just kit collectors in general. This is a grail pair. So those are my 5 favourite Air Maxes in my collection. Thank you for watching another episode of Els, Fits and Kickz. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and see you next time. Peace!